So now guys, welcome to the Labyrinth. Okay, so we had a bit of an introduction last time. Now since we've got all 6, we can go into the Labyrinth. So the Labyrinth, you have to be 33 to enter, and we are 33, so we can enter right away. Now the things with the Labyrinth, just be aware that if you die in the Labyrinth, you have to reset the entire Labyrinth, okay? So the Labyrinth has a map here. There is 3 bosses. There's 1 boss here, here, and here. When you defeat the 3rd boss, you get into a room, and that's pretty much it. The main part of this trial is to just get into that room, okay? Don't worry about trying to farm loot or anything like that. You're just going to upgrade it at a later date. So the main thing is you just want to get to the end of the Labyrinth as quickly as you can to get your OP abilities. Don't worry about too much of the enemies unless they're in your way. And if you have to deal with any of the traps, then deal with any of the traps. So we're going to the first Aspirant's Trial. So basically the Aspirant's Trial is the first boss, basically. So this is what you call the first boss. So it's what you call Zara here. He has got a few moves that can one-hit you at later stages, but at this stage, nothing will really one-hit you. But just make sure you don't get caught by his melee attacks. Okay, because they do a bit of damage. And since you're playing a build that's only really good for map clearing, be aware that you are going to be spending a lot of time here, okay? You can see he hit you for a bit of damage as well. So once you kill him, he basically goes to the center of the room, and then you go in for more puzzles. Now, if you ever want to check which location you are, you can check via this map. You just want to go dead straight. Don't go to any other area at this point. Because it's kind of pointless, because the loot that you get from doing the bonus objectives here, it just don't matter. Okay, let's just be blatantly honest. It just doesn't matter, because you could be replacing it in Act 4 or Act 5, regardless. You may say, oh, what about the enchants? Well, the enchants don't really matter too much here either. It's because you got to also replace those as well. And also on some of these enchants that you get as well, you don't really need it. Let's just be real. Like, because you wouldn't want it on a really, really bad set of gear. You want it on your top tier gear that you're going to get in the end game. So basically, all you want to do with this Labyrinth is just get it done. Just kill the bosses and get your Ascendancy points. Anyways, let's continue to the next part. So these parts get harder and harder. So basically, there's extra mechanics on this boss. So if you struggle in the first one, which I probably did, you may struggle with the second one as well. Now just an FYI, I did pick something up that would one-shot it. So here we are. So once again, same sort of thing here. Just make sure that you dodge his abilities and make sure you have Molten Shield up at the same time. Don't get caught in it, obviously. And keep your fingers up as well. And you can see here that I'm just basically cutting him around, making sure I don't get hit. Because the worst thing in this fight is if you get hit, because you will die. Later on, he has a strike that will one-hit you in the higher difficulties. But yeah, you see here that I've killed literally everything. But we're all done. Now at this point, they'll introduce different paths to you. I'm just going to say at this point, just basically quickly rush through this. Like, I'm not kidding at this stage, just quickly rush through this. It's, like, not worth it, like, taking forever here. Just rush, rush, rush. Now, during the Labyrinths, you'll be introduced to the previous challenges. And, oh boy. That one's going to be a bit of annoying, but we found it in the end. So these challenges basically are just advanced versions of the ones coming up. Well, advanced versions are the ones you've already done before. So you can see here that you just got to keep dodging, or you can just basically use your health potions to just power through. Or, you know, yeah, I'd say I recommend the health potion route, to be honest. Unless you got vitality or anything like that, to just get everything done. Now, actually, funnily enough, you don't actually have to do that last lever. Now, be aware we're giving you Santorum Halls. You can either go to the final level or go up here. We're going to try and go to that final level. There are some levels in labyrinths that you can't do that. You have to go through all these areas. And it's actually quite annoying, mind you, okay? Especially in the last labyrinth, which we're not going to get into yet, because it's the first labyrinth. The first labyrinth is just very, very easy mode, and it's just a quick introduction to it. So I've got the final aspirant trial, and
Can afford to be promising. An emperor
And pretty much, you know, you'll get to that final boss. Also, at the same time, be aware there's a crafting recipe always here. Make sure you pick those up as you go in. And so you're going into the final Labyrinth stage. So this is where you kill Azaro, and this is where you have extra things to deal with. They could be traps or anything like that. Which I can tell you right now, if it's a trap one, it's going to be very difficult as a witch. So be aware of it as well. So this one, you're going to be killing him. So you'll basically straight up have to kill him at this stage. Now at this stage, if you ever see him not moving, he is casting something, okay? So just be on the move every time he's moving, okay? So you don't get caught. Because the worst thing is getting caught. Now, of course, you have Flame Dash at this stage, so you can just basically dash around him. Well, that was a bit of rough I could hit there. Jeez, what's my guy doing? This is the problem with clicking arc. There we go. He goes down. So if you want to get the items that he drops, just clean up everyone else while you're here. Should be pretty easy, actually, at this stage, because he's the only one that actually does any damage. So make sure you pick up the treasury key as well, and you can pick up any of the other stuff here as well if you feel like it's going to be an upgrade for you. Which I can say most of this here is not going to be too great for you. So actually I think the ringmail boots could be pretty good as well, but we'll see. Well, you know, they're alright. Just looking at all of them at the moment. The ring's actually pretty good as well, which I'm really scared of. Like, I can't believe the ring's actually really good. It's extra cast speed mainly and the mana regen. We could put that on. We'll see how it is in before I break all my gear set with it. But yeah, I gotta say some of the stuff here is actually fairly decent. So we're gonna go to the Ascendancy. And the Ascendancy, remember our build for the Ascendancy is a bit different. So the first thing that is that these, okay, so this is an Annoits. Some enchants are very good at this. You just enchant whatever on your gloves or whatever you get, okay, at this stage. Now, the main thing is the Altar of Ascendancy. So basically, since you've done the Labyrinth, you get to ascend basically as well. Now, you want to go back to your guide. So you want to go back to the Ascendancy guide. And the first thing that they want you to get is the middle path. So they want you to go down to be an Elementalist, first of all. So make sure you pick Elementalist. And then what you want to do is you want to put your 2 points into element. I believe it's into, sorry, not this damage, sorry. Down this way. They want you to put it into this one and into this one. Okay, that's very, very, very important. The reason why is that the exposure that you inflict, which is going to be with Wave of Conviction, will now apply an extra 25% to resistances. So you're going to have like mobs that have no resistance whatsoever, and you're going to be able to shred them. Also, you get the extra cast speed, and you also get the extra regen as well, which is very, very important. So you'll just go bang, bang, and then clip into there. So this gives you significant buffs and significant damage as well, which is very, very important, and it's important to our build. And that's pretty much it with the first Labyrinth. So the first Labyrinth is particularly easy. There's no real one-shot mechanics, but you just want to basically blast them nonetheless. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the first Labyrinth, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Now, sorry, I ended it a bit too soon. Now, the most important part is why we're doing the Labyrinths now, as soon as we get it open, is one, for the extra buffs. But remember, after Act 5 and Act 10, your resistances will be shredded by 30% each. So this is why we're doing it now.